What's going on, everybody? Welcome to day 19 of the 31 Days of Horror 2022 edition. I just got finished filming a live stream with the Trash Dash. We actually did a live commentary of Night of the Living Dead 1968, which I'm going to be re-uploading onto my channel. I'm going to add the film onto, you know, so you can see it visually because we couldn't figure out how to get it on the stream. So with that being said, stay tuned for that. And if you want to check it out in advance, go over to Danny B's channel. Link will be in the description. And as always, enjoy. So the film in today's question, or for today's video, is from I think '07. So I was in grade 10. We got Rob Zombie's Halloween. Oh my god, I can't even begin to talk about how much I love this film. Um, Me and my brother, my cousin, like we watched this a lot growing up. I actually, even now, this might sound blasphemous to some, I would grab this before I would even grab the Carpenter flick sometimes, just because I like how I love the story in this film. I love the young Michael Myers. I think it's really interesting stuff. Love the character of Michael Myers like comes from this like super duper like white trash family where the mom's like a stripper, but she's like nice or appears to be nice to her kids, yet she lets this fucking asshole live with them. Love the asshole played by William Forsythe. Uh, One of my favorite lines in this film is spoken by him when he's like, where, that's all the fucking thing does is cry. Love that guy, man. Um, but I love the lore on Michael Myers because like it's the lead up to the beginning, like the first what is it like first maybe even close to an hour of the film is just maybe not hour, but the first act of the film is all Michael Myers when he's young and he goes through all these like monumental moments where like he kills the rat in the sink. I love when he kills his first victim, like that asshole bully who was in you know, Spy Kids, and then he was later in another or he wasn't in Rob it wasn't Rob Zombies. Eli fucking Roth did Green Inferno, which I liked as well. Um but that bully was a prick and got what he was deserving. But it was like that's such a graphic kill. Later on in the film when he kills Danny Trejo, it's like a graphic kill and like that was what I wanted to see at the time. That's why I like those Texas Chainsaw Massacre films so much, like the beginning and the one with Jessica Biel, because they're very graphic, and I love Arlie Ermey. And in this film, our sort of Arlie Ermey, if you want to call him that, is Malcolm McDowell playing Dr. Loomis, of course, famously played by Donald Pleasance. Love the character. Love what he is in this film. Love what he becomes in the second film, like this total scumbag that's like, you know, making money off the victims and stuff like that. Much kind of like your fucking the dreadful Dahmer show that everyone's fucking obsessed with. That I don't know why. The best part of that show, in my opinion, I thought all the acting was great. Thought it was great. Just thought it was not. It was too fucking slow and it was just bullshit for me. But I liked God damn it, the first like 5 minutes of the last episode when it was supposed to be like um John Wayne Gacy, like that's when there was like some graphic killing happening, and like that's what I wanted the show to be. But I was even talking to a buddy, and he was like, "Oh, I can't wait to see the scene with the acid, the acid." I'm like, dude, like you don't see anything crazy, like you fucking have no idea what you're in for. Like me and Kayla watched all 10 episodes, and we were like, because it was supposed to be like I remember when we found out that it was happening, we were like, "Oh, this is gonna be sick." Evan Peters, sick actor. He's a good actor in the film and or in the show, and so is the fucking dad, played by the dad from Step Brothers, which I love. But anyways, back to Halloween, getting distracted again. Um, I think that the moments where he's in the mental institution and like the rape happens and all that stuff, and like I know that's a very uncomfortable scene to watch for certain people for sure. But I think that that goes to like just add to his fucking like traumatic experiences, like the bully experience, like with the stripper fucking little advertisement and like living with that asshole and his sister being a bitch and all that stuff. And and one thing about like that show, like that thing that's fucked up is I forget her name, the girl played by Taylor Scout Compton, I believe her name is Scout Taylor Compton, where she's like finger banging the fucking the bagel like in front of her mom, and like that to me was just like I don't know. I don't think that would fucking really fly. Especially with like the way that they look as like a family. They kind of look hoity-toity in a way. But um but that doesn't mean that hoity-toity folk can't be, foul-mouthed and have fucked up sense of humor. Definitely love Sheriff. What the hell is his name in this film? Sheriff Brackett, played by the one and only Brad Dourif, who we just talked about in Child's Play, uh, plays this role amazing. I think Brad Dourif is probably like the best part of these Halloween films. He's definitely the best actor, I would say. You know, as much as I love fucking God damn it, what the hell is his name? Malcolm McDowell. I think that you know Brad Dourif is way better. I'm spaced out. I've been talking to Trash Dash for like the last 3 hours. Okay, so forgive me if I'm a little off the rocker. I've been into this stuff right here. If you know what I mean. How do you do? Um, yeah, I think it's definitely a worthy sequel. And like my thing is, what are these motherfuckers that say that this film destroyed Halloween? What are they saying about Halloween Ends? Like I just talked. Danny B liked the film. Godspeed, Danny B. I fucking despised it. Other than that kid getting fucking murdered in the first 5 minutes, the rest of the movie went downhill. You know, and the thing is, what happens? They're ripping off shit movies. Me and Danny B just talked about this. Like, how does Michael Myers get killed? In the same fashion that someone gets killed in Texas Chainsaw 3D in the meat grinder, and it's just awful, man. But anyways, this is awesome. Definitely fucking can't wait to see what happens in the next couple of years. Like there's this one character or one person on YouTube. His channel's the Analog Archivist. Used to be called the VHS Collector, and he made like this like this fucking video talking about like how Rob Zombie ruined the Halloween franchise. This is like literally um Moby Dick compared to this is Halloween Ends makes this movie look like fucking you know Planet of the Apes or like something really classic and awesome, beloved. My God. Also, definitely recommend the director's cut. Don't watch like I think if you watch the director's cut, you're gonna get that rape scene. So if you're gonna watch it with like you're gonna show this to someone that could be, you know, you don't want to fuck with anyone's head. But uh, there's actually a commentary here I've never watched with Rob Zombie. I should definitely probably check that out. I know he has commentaries on like all of his films, so I got to check those out for sure. I'm a big fan of Rob Zombie as a director. Obviously, been fucking talking about a lot of his films over the last little while. I've made like a film or a video talking about uh, like Rob Zombie director spotlight. It was like a video series that I kind of was gonna do for a while, but I just ended up stop doing it. It was like I think I did Romero. I think I did Fulci maybe. You know, definitely did a few, but I want to get back into doing some other types of videos, like not just like single horror movie reviews, like what I've been doing for 31 days. Because after 31 days, I'm definitely gonna like move on to like a different type of video thing, like where maybe I do like 3 or 4 movies at a time in one video. Just kind of do like a weekly wrap up video. I've been thinking that would be cool. Like and not like not anything fancy, but just talk about the shit that I've watched or fucking experienced in some or like the art and shit that I've been doing. Like this is I already showed this earlier, but this was just like some fucking around stuff, like a bunch of different skulls. You know, I like this coffin one the best, but yeah, man. And then so that was just sort of like a warm up bullshit exercise, and then this is something I'm actually gonna like ink. It looks like shit right now, but when you see it, you'll be like, pretty good. So with that being said, also I have my stack of Halloween films right here because we were talking about that on that stream. But I definitely appreciate everybody for watching, leaving a 666 in the comments, and having a happy Halloween.